Your voice is low. இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்.
Guess we can rest a bit.
ஃபோனில் ப்ளே பண்ணுறீங்களா? ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, ஃபோன்றதை விட ஐபேடுன்னு சொல்லலாம்.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Traveler, I found out some good news from the garrison forces.
Bercanda,
Kujo
sharp
Sara
banget
has been
depan.
tied down with work in the city. Nothing seems to be going on with her troops for now. Besides that, we haven't had any new monsters escape the domain for quite some time, and the troops have complete control of the pass. I don't think they're in a hurry to attack the domain right now. Seems we got more time than we bargained for.
Then let's get going. Those two must be getting impatient.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of this?
You two look like you've been through a war.
Just one war? I've lost count of how many battles we've had down here. I did okay, right, Shiki Taisho?
Mr. Tartaglia is no stranger to domains. He was able to deal with even the most powerful monsters with ease. I am confident that we can make it to the innermost depths of the domain.
Huh. You two seem to have gotten much closer over the last few days.
Well, we fought shoulder to shoulder for quite a while now. Alright, listen up. During the rearrangement, Shiki Taisho said he could sense the most important replica over there.
Compared with the other replicas, it should contain a far greater power within. If I can fuse with it successfully, I should be able to remember the truth of this domain.
It's right there? Then how come you guys haven't gone over yet?
Shiki Taisho, were you waiting for us this whole time?
Without your companionship, I never would have made it this far. My memories were only retrieved thanks to everyone's efforts. I feel it's only right that you're here with me to witness this final and most important juncture. My memories, fragmented for so long, are finally complete. I remember it all now. The origin of the mystic Onmyo chamber. Its essence. This realm is not for practicing Onmyodo, nor is it for harnessing evil. The reason Haranosuke created me and the domain, our sole purpose, was to protect.
Protect?
Our nation was once attacked by a great evil, and a person of importance to Haranosuke was taken from him. He was filled with hatred and regret, and began yearning for the strength to take on the evil himself. He made his way across the ocean to seek the Adepti of Liyue, and went on to study the Adepti arts. He combined those subtle techniques with the art of transcension that he himself had practiced over the years, and founded the earliest version of Onmyodo. Later, he rallied all samurai with the will to serve in protecting the nation, and created me and this Onmyo chamber. With me as a template, he would create many replicas, assigning each to a samurai. The samurai and Shikigami were partners, combining their martial prowess and charm magic to take on monsters with great efficiency. They worked in pairs and set out to rid the land of monsters. Information on the defeated monsters would be recorded within the Shikigami. Upon returning to the domain, that information would be channeled into the creation of mirror monsters, training targets for the samurai. As the first Shikigami, I was constantly absorbing the knowledge and experiences of the replicas. I was able to improve the structure of the domain and provide better training for the samurai. Over time, these dedicated samurai were able to achieve an enviable martial prowess. A new batch of recruits would arrive as the last group left the domain. The cycle of new knowledge and new opponents seemed to be never-ending.
No wonder the fighting never stops here. This was a training ground to begin with.
In other words, Kamuna Haranosuke built this Onmyo chamber to train samurai to fight monsters? Doesn't that make him a pretty great guy?
Well, if that's the case, why is he hiding away in the depths of the domain?
No. Haranosuke is no longer here. For reasons unknown, Haranosuke disbanded the samurai and abandoned the domain. This part of my memory is still fragmented. I can't remember what Haranosuke said to me before he left.
Left? Meaning he's still alive?
It's possible, and I hope he is. I am a weapon created by Haranosuke. The purpose of the Onmyo chamber, my purpose, is to facilitate combat, to train myself and others. But this domain was abandoned. The only people to have come here since are yourselves. What use does a weapon discarded by its owner have to offer?
This is really tough for Shiki Taisho.
A discarded weapon. Discarded or not, what's so bad about being a weapon? All those who stalk the battlefield yearn for meaning and value.
Do you think so?
You were interested in my secret, right? Why is it that I'm able to withstand the resistance of the domain? Why is it that I'm able to face down complex battles with ease? I have fought in the fissures that lie between great tree roots. Boundless danger, fatal encounters. These are the ingredients I use to become stronger still. It is not victory that I seek, but improvement. I want to become sharp as a blade, to the point where others fear me. You're not the only weapon here, Shiki Taisho.
If that's true, then these battles you strive for, where do they end?
Only those that wish for an end will find one. For me, it's nothing more than a mirage. I was born to fight, and as long as I draw breath, there will be no end to my purpose. My limits vanish behind the horizon with every step that I take. Let go of your confusion. Sorrow and hesitation are the enemy of an implacable weapon.
What must I do to let go?
Don't worry. You don't have to abandon something to succeed in letting go. You don't have to abandon anything, Shiki Taisho. You've only just regained your memories. This is the perfect opportunity to pick up where you left off. All you gotta do is find the thing that was most important and righteous to you.
Most important and righteous?
Yep, for me, it's rock and roll. It's not everyone's cup of tea. In fact, I'd say it's kinda unpopular, really. But if it makes me happy, that's all that matters. What do I care if someone doesn't share my passion? All I need to worry about is doing what I enjoy. So if people want to roll their eyes or give me the cold shoulder, they can have at it. My music was never meant for those that couldn't understand it.
I still remember your test. The song you played for me.
You said that you were walking alone, that you spent time in the company of others eating grilled fish by a fire. Your answer was filled with an understanding of human emotion. We've all journeyed down a path of solitude at some point in our lives. Your presence there puts you in good company. You found us and joined us by the fire, and we became friends. The road ahead is difficult, but we're never alone. Shiki Taisho, this is the language in my music, and my reward for sticking to the path right for me. What about you? I know there'll be something calling out to you.
Miss Xinyan, I may not be able to harness the optimism you carry with you just yet, but I do know that my journey doesn't end here. Everyone, we continue on. I want to. No. I must retrieve the last replica and regain control of this domain. Yes, there has to be something left that only I am capable of doing.
That's more like it. Get ready, everyone. There's more fighting ahead. As long as we move forward together, there's nothing to worry about.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Think you can get away? Witness the power of good work. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's light it up!
Yahoo!
This quickly!
Rain outlines your fit. Time for takeoff. Let me weave you a verse.
Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Think you can get away?
Time for retribution!
Witness the power of Gurwa. Let's play!
Verdict is...
Off we go! Adventure time!
Time for takeoff.
I'm going in!
Damn you! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a...
Burn! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Bow before the abyss!
Think you can get away? Here we go. I wouldn't glide.
Everybody stand back!
Yahoo!
Verdict is...
Brace yourself.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Off we go!
Let's play.
Burn!
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Off we go! Everybody stand back!
Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Is that all you've got? Verdict is...
Let's light it up! No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shall rise once again.
Brace yourself.
Time for retribution!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Rain cutter! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul. Let me leave you a...
Think you can get away?
Verdict is...
I'm going in! Let's light it up! takeoff.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
Let me weave you a verse. Body and...
Brace yourself. Here we go. Think you can get away?
No, not good.
Burn!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yahoo!
Ha! Ha!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Everybody stand back.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Rain cutter.
Burn! Ha! Ha!
Rain outlines your fate.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Ha!
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Let's light it up.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Let's light it up. Know my soul. Rain cutter.
Everybody stand back.
Let's light it up.
Ha! Ha! Verdict is...
Mind your fate. Witness the power of teamwork is dreamwork!
Time for retribution!
Let's light it up!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Here we go! Everybody stand back! Rain Cutter, know my sword! Think you can get away?
Brace yourself.
But it is
The truth shall set you free. Hear ye the word of joy.
Let's light it up!
Grace be
Time to
upon
act!
you.
Rain, out!
The power of revelation
Let's light it up!
shall set you free.
I'm going in!
Hear ye the word. The truth shall endure.
Let's light it up!
burn!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
My flame has been extinguished.
Body and mind.
Master Kamina, over half our trained samurai are wounded, and our Shikigami losses are far greater than anticipated. Besides, the outside situation is beginning to stabilize. Do we really need to keep pursuing this ultimate attainment?
Why so apprehensive? This is all within my expectation.
Harunosuke, forgive my directness, but she's not coming back.
All I ever wanted was to assist her descendants and guard this territory. Now that our targets no longer exist, and those needing our protection are finally safe, then perhaps our sworn mission has indeed come to an end. I always believed that I would stand guard in this place forever, if time permitted. I almost fooled myself with such a notion. I hope you never make the same mistake.
Don't worry, Harunosuke. I know everything that you've done for Inazuma. Your efforts need not be judged by others. The same goes for my existence.
Bestowing you with intelligence, that you should know human emotion, it would seem this was the right decision. In the end, it is you that have enlightened me. Rosy-cheeked in the morning, bleached bones by dusk. How so very true. I have nothing left to keep me. Shiki Taisho, my friend, you have completed your assignment magnificently. As for me, I need wait no longer. I will set out again, in search of a new purpose.
Then this is farewell, Harunosuke. Be safe in your travels. I remember everything. Harunosuke didn't abandon me. It was I that persuaded him and helped him escape the labyrinth of his heart. Haranosuke didn't abandon me. I enlightened him. I helped him to release a burden shouldered for too long. Haranosuke had great aspirations for me and the mystic Onmyo chamber. But the truth is, perhaps we were an ill-timed creation. The samurai trained tirelessly and with promising results. And yet, the strength of mortals is bound by unforgiving limits. Our progress was too slow. Even as we trained, the god with the power of the Muso no Hitotachi swept across the land with a force of diligent and mighty warriors. They removed all hidden evils from our territory. And just like that, a life's work was rendered unnecessary. No one in this world is prepared when such sorrow befalls them.
Hyman can't begin to imagine how that feels, but we've definitely heard about similar cases.
I was lost, dejected, and doubted everything in sight. Still, the fruits of our labor and valiant efforts cannot be denied, even if they were overshadowed. Regardless, the aim that Haranosuke and the samurai sought had been achieved. The samurai no longer needed to devote their life to training. It should have been something to celebrate. But Haranosuke was a sentimental man. His affections were rooted in mortal desire, and he couldn't bear to let go of what he had lost. To protect was our shared ambition. And if the world was the object of Haranosuke's protection, then he was the object of mine. As his most prized creation and only friend in the mystic Onmyo chamber, I tried to persuade him. He told me that he wanted to set out again in search of a new purpose, that it may take him months, years, or even centuries. It didn't matter to me. All I wanted was for him to achieve that aspiration, and to return to this place anew, and in the endless days of waiting, I fell into a deep slumber. Harunosuke, you're not coming back, are you?
Don't be upset, Shikitasho.
If Kamina Haranosuke learned the power of Adepti arts and Transcension, isn't it possible that he became immortal?
What I've come to realize is that regardless of whether he remains in this world, he shouldn't be the sole purpose of my existence. Meeting all of you helped me understand belief. I believe that Haranosuke is walking his own path now. And I believe that I too can find a path of my own. From birth, we begin to walk in solitude toward an inevitable end. But there are embers in the mist that welcome us, and friendships to be made under the night sky. Our assignment does not end because the journey is long. There was value in everything Haranosuke did, and my purpose is my assignment. That's something that will never change, nor will it be taken away from me. I am Shiki Taisho, the first Shikigami, ally of martial artists, and forevermore the overseer of the mystic Onmyo chamber. My duty is to assist fighters in reaching ultimate attainment. There will be others in this world attempting to scale the highest peak. I will gladly become a bridge between the mountains, a weapon that carries them through the clouds.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Wow! Full memory Shiki Taisho is a force to be reckoned with!
I've regained full control of the mystic Onmyo chamber. No mirror monsters will be able to escape this domain from now on. The crisis has been averted. In a few days' time, I'll be able to secure the charm magic network and restore the mystic Onmyo chamber to its original state. This place is an ever-changing, yet reliable training ground. I will continue to stand guard here and provide training for anyone seeking ultimate attainment. The Tenryo Commission must already have made preparations to enter the domain by now. Please, leave the negotiations to me. When they arrive, I will explain the matter in its entirety.
So we don't have to deal with the nitty-gritty? Great! Paimon hates negotiations.
My thanks to all of you. Without you, I never would have been able to regain my true self. I've prepared a gift for you. It may not be enough to repay your kindness, but I hope it will come in handy.
A replica?
You can call it Shikikosho. Shikikosho is different to the other replicas. No matter where you go, it can maintain communication with me. It won't be able to use Shikifuda or charm magic outside of the mystic Onmyo chamber, but it can still provide you with protection. Bringing it with you on your travels is the same as having me by your side.
Shikitasho still sounds upset. Is he worried we won't meet again? All right now. No more sadness, you hear me? We ain't left just yet. Besides, thanks to the Traveler, Kujo, Sara, and Beidou, getting over to Inazuma just got a whole lot easier. I might just have to start paying you a regular visit.
Miss Shinyan, wouldn't that take up too much of your time?
Well, let me ask you a question. What do you think of rock and roll?
Rock and roll. To me, it's wonderful music.
Then that's good enough for me. I only ever perform for people that can appreciate it anyway. Speaking of which, prepare your ears, y'all. It's about to get louder.
Huh? You're gonna perform right now? Wow! Paimon never realized how uplifting this number was! Wait, Tartaglia can dance, right? Let's get him to... Huh? Where'd he go? Hey, Tartaglia! Where do you think you're going? Trying to sneak off on us, huh?
Sneak off? I'm just looking for a place to put my feet up and muse for a while is all. Traveler, it's time I told you about my investigations. Still sharp as always. I do sometimes wonder if you can read minds. I had a lot of fun here. In fact, I really like Inazuma, as long as I don't dwell on minor problems and the trouble they cause. I originally came to this domain because I thought that it might have something to do with the balladeer. As it turns out, he's not here. Scaramouche is in possession of a certain gnosis, and we happen to have lost contact with him. I don't suppose it's a coincidence. Of course, it didn't surprise me in the slightest that Scaramouche would do something like this. My agenda as a Harbinger is to seek out combat, and nearly every Fatui Harbinger has an agenda of their own too. I'll let the Gnosis run for a while longer. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before you discover its whereabouts. I wish I could stay here a while longer. The more time you spend somewhere, the more joy it brings you when you return. You're like the stars in the night sky, comrade. You never cease to surprise me.
Let me read your purse. No, my sword. Lights out. Judgment.
Verdict is...
You can't run. Let's play. No, my sword. Ring cutter. Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Burn!
Punishment. Judgment.
Time for retribution!
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
Power of Kugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Verdict is...
Lights. Time to act. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Here we go.
Time for retribution!
You can't run. Brace yourself. Rain outlines your fate. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Here we go. Punishment. You can't run.
Verdict is...
Witness the power of Kugwa. Know my sword. Judgment. Yahoo! You can't run. Time for takeoff.
Time for retribution! Damn you!
to act.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra.
Try something new at the One Min restaurant.
Let me weave you a verse.
Here we go.
Is that all you've got?
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Burn!
Witness the power of Gugwa! You can't run! Lights out! Let's play! Time for takeoff! No, my sword!
Damn you! Verdict is... Where did I go wrong?
You can't run! Punishment! Here we go! Think you can get away? Judgment! Rain out! Mine's your fate. Let me leave you a burst. No, my sword! Lights out! You can't run! Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Witness the power of Gugwa. I'm not in the mood for judgment. Shiver. Let's play. Think you can get away?
Stay close, and you will live.
Illusion shattered! You can't run! No, my sword! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Lights out! Let me weave you a verse.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Rain outlines your fate. There is no escape. Punishment. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Rain cutter.
Yahoo! Yeah.
Illusion shattered. Erase all.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Yeah.
Remove all obstacles. Now you shall perish. Witness the power of Gupa.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Yeah. Punishment.
Illusion shattered. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Inazuma shines eternal. Detached from the world. Time to act. You can't run.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Lights out. Witness the power of Gupa. Sooner we're done, the better.
You can't run!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Wheel of life. Think you can get away? Let's play!
Judgment! Punishment! Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Rain cup, sacred name, fortune preserver. Play. Go. Brace yourself. Here we go. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Let me weave you a verse.
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on. Let's play!
You can't run! Punishment! Rain outlines your fate.
Here we go! Wouldn't gliding be faster? One, two, breathe, 3, 4, and
Ring cutter. Lights out.
think you can get away? Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gua.
Brace yourself.
for takeoff. Shiver! You can't run! Yahoo! Judgment!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
No, my sword! Let me leave you over. Brace yourself. Think you can get away? You can't run! Lights out. Here we go! Yeah.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Witness the power of Kuwa. Let's play! Time for takeoff. Judgment!
Rise.
Let's play! Rain outlines your fate. Punishment! Yeah! Rain cutter!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Think you can get away? Judgment! You can't run! Lights out.
Wheel of Life.
Time for takeoff. Here we go! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Shiver! Judgment!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Rain outlines your... Brace yourselves! Think you can get away? Let's play!
Rise.
How rude! Brace yourselves! You can't run! Lights out! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Let's play! Time for takeoff! Here we go!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Faster, life goes on.
Yeah! Shiver! Let's play! No, my sword! Witness the power! Here we go! Think you can get away? Judgment! Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be fast? You can't run!
Wheel of Life.
traveler. Let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Haven't seen Toma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these days?
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. If you're just gonna schmooze your way through every problem in life, you might as well put your blade on the scrap heap. It's like everything. Use it or lose it. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt, born and bred. Just saying.
Oh, well, no wonder. What do you think?
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days, on account of all this rain we've been having. Wait, what are you all doing here? Has something happened?
We were just having a little chat on our break. It's time we were going. There's still lots to do. We're busy people, Toma. You do well to grow a sense of urgency, too.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about that when my vacation's over. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh? I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my place to get all high and mighty with other staff in the Yashiro Commission. But you're my guest and I live to serve. So if you have any other thoughts on the matter, please do share them with me. I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot, as long as it's a serious suggestion, of course. I'll be waiting for you right here. Just come and find me if you need anything.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
You're asking me what I think Toma could do better? He's busy enough as it is, don't you think? I barely see him around here at the commission. And when I do, more often than not, he's busy with the housework. I think he should carry on doing what he's doing. Everyone's got their own way of living, and Toma's no different.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
So...
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you? Basically, something downright awful's happened, and we're discussing what on earth we should do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island. But as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea. The entire shipment... Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option is a gentleman based on Narukami Island by the name of Yusaku. But he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices sky high. Clearly he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. We've tried, but he just won't budge. It doesn't help that he has something of a feud with the Yashiro Commission. He once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned the items and exposed his malpractice in the process. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over Kazumasa, and Furusawa have marched off to see him. But I don't know whether they'll be able to resolve it. I really hope the festival goes smoothly.
Oh, that whole situation, huh? I heard a thing or two about it. I was planning on... It's hard to say for sure. I'd need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment. So that's your goal here. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks like there's no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait up.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know you! Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Toma. Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective, you know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing, and make a small fortune in the process. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, you had the audacity to report me. Well, now the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my... Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the ocean. The festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. Right now, I'm the only one selling what you need. If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-ai or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are not going to be happy. And then you'll have a real problem on your hands. So you might want to consider your position here.
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest, too.
Don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have here can go to waste for all I care. It'd be no great loss.
Looks like we can't come to an agreement then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up or look like a bunch of idiots when the festival comes around. Your choice. Time's precious, and I've given you a fair slice of mine today. When you're ready to pay, I'll be ready to talk.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend to discuss this any further. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
It has magical powers to heal your body and soul.
Ah, if it isn't Toma. I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Then you just vanished into thin air. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this guy in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interest here. I originally wanted to take him out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You're a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling out all the stops to import stock from wherever they could get a hold of it. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm afraid you're a little late to the party.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
You don't say. All right then. Here's the list of sellers. Give me your thoughts.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down though. I'd say to around 80% of what they've quoted you. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need to inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive either, I wouldn't consider them if I were you.
Wait, I know this name. Yes. I believe we're on the same page here.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be greatly appreciated.
Don't mention it. It's no skin off my back. There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though. Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen. Is there anything you can do to help? It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City. Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
No problem. We'll be back before you know it. I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play! Yeah! Lights out. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Ah! Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for your help. Who are you?
Hi there. Yasutake commissioned us to come and assist with the delivery.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So do I owe you anything for this?
Nope. This is between us and Yasutake. He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone. All right, let's do this.
Here we go! Yeah! Shiver! Yeah!
Let's go.
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Let's play.
Okay, almost there. One final push.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let me read you a verse.
All right. I think we could leave the goods here.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters I didn't even see where they came from. It was a dicey situation.
The route should be safe from here on out. We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing. Again, my thanks to both of you.
All in a day's work. Come on, let's go.